It's an individual tragedy as well. Autism destroys families.
I'm definitely so late on the train with this right now. I have so many different takes on each of the different segments that he covers in the speech. But the main thing that kind of at least griped me the most, I would say kind of in a very twisted kind of way. Not to say anything bad, but still very twisted right here. Before anyone goes crazy, let me just say this is not me trying to say that RFK is right or that he is wrong, because believe it or not, there are some aspects or some element in his speech that does reflect some semblance of reality, because there are some people with profound autism that do need tremendous support, that do fit into that part. But I do think that the main issue is, which I'll probably get to that a little bit later, but what I could bring it down to is that he quite generalizes autism with that specific population of autism. But the one thing that kind of irks me the most is just the beginning of his statement in the speech. And I just gotta say, straightforward, that is not productive. I'm very sorry, but that's not productive. Especially for any family who may be hearing this, especially those who have children who have been newly diagnosed with autism. And I don't even want to entertain or imagine, but imagine a certain parent that have a child with who is newly diagnosed with profound autism, and they just try to find them resources and the help they need to help their kid, and only to hear this statement of, oh, it destroys families. And that what could be running through their mind, like, oh, there's no light, so there's no light at the end of the tunnel. Like, and I can't speak for those certain types of parents because I don't know their situation, only I know my own family situation and my own journey. And what I can say, all I could say, is that there's some people, not all, but some people, that can have that can eventually grow a deep-seated resentment to their kid, and that is definitely not good, especially for a child. Like, let's not forget what happened with Alejandro Ripley. And I get it. I know we can't always sugarcoat something, especially a condition like autism. Like, yes, it can impact families, but to the extent of how you put it out, I don't know why I'm saying you like, but the way he put it out there in that form of delivery. And as I said in the beginning, this was over a month ago, and from what I know, from my knowledge, nothing has happened yet. But I probably might try to do some research on what has happened, because I've heard that there's something called the Autism Registry. I have still yet to look into that because there's some people already in a panic. So that's my piece on his statement. Stay tuned for more of what I have to say next on his several statements afterwards.